What's going on, pimps and players of Magic the Gathering? Today I'm going to bring you some historic ranked Rakdos burn. It's a brew that I made myself. Going to see if we can take that all the way up to Mythic. This is the start of the grind. Let's get after it. Alright, pimps and players of Magic the Gathering. This is game number 1 for Rakdos burn and historic. And everything looks pretty decent here. The downside is that we don't have the black source for the Bowmasters or the Crocha. I really don't want to run the risk of going, into 2 draws not finding that black source. However, if we do find another red source, we could play the Fable, and then we might be able to draw into being able to play the Crocha or the Bowmasters. So, this does run a little bit of risk, but I think I'm going to keep the 7. So we're still going to go turn 1 Swiftspear, turn 2 Kamano, get in for 3 total. Okay, well that solves that problem. So, turn 1 Swiftspear. Looks like our opponent played a Howl Fountain Tap. They might be on blue-white control. Let's see what they have. So, turn 1 Swiftspear is pretty linear here. So yeah, in the darker ways, I think they're going to hold up some counter magic here. Which, we could go Dragon's Rage Channeler here, try to bait out a counter spell, because they might want to counter that. Because this will allow us to filter the draws. Okay, so they don't. So now we're going to go Kamano. So we get a Prowess and a Surveil. We're going to do the Prowess first, and then Surveil 1. They're thinking... Alright, Dobin's Veto. Alright, so we have the counter spell, that's fine. We're still going to get in for 2 damage here. I don't think we need a burn spell. It doesn't look like they're going to be playing a lot of creature-heavy things. So I think the Melter can go to the graveyard for Delirium. Let's get in for 2 with the Swiftspear. Take him to 16. Pass the turn. So as of right now, I think it's kind of a weird spot. I don't know if I want to play the Fable. I imagine they're not going to do anything. I think here it's best to... Okay, well, now it's just best to play the Fable, so now everything costs 2 more to cast, and it enters the battlefield tapped. Okay, so we have those in exile if we ever do want to play them. I think we're going to go ahead and pay the 2 life, and we're just going to go ahead and play the Fable, the Mirror Breaker. Get our 2/2, so now we can start making treasures. If anything, we can go double Croach the next turn. And then we can set ourselves up for being able to cast. Okay, so Green Bird is just pretty extreme. I don't know that they should have used that, but... I don't need the 2nd red source. Or the 4th red source, rather, so let's just go ahead and get rid of that. I think here we're just going to go ahead and cast Crocha. Force them to discard. Which I'm sure they're not going to want to do. As an avid blue-white player, hence the name Notorious Azorius, I know all about blue-white control in Modern, so I understand not wanting the discard and keeping that card advantage. And a card like Fable the Mirror Breaker is something that you really hate to see after you tap out. So, I imagine that at some point I'm going to see a Farewell. So I need to try and get this Crocha escape. So I think our best bet is to go... Maybe I'm supposed to go... Maybe I'm just supposed to pass turn here. They've only got 2 cards left. If they use a counterspell, it's fine. I'd rather them counter the light at the stage. They definitely got something, so... It could be something as simple as Cycling Shark Typhoon. I wouldn't blame them if they did counter the light at the stage. Takes them down to 1 card, though. Okay, so rewind. That's pretty good. So counter untap the 4 lands they use. And we don't have another land, so we're just going to pass. 2 cards in hand. Unless they draw a Teferi Hero Dominaria, I can't see them tapping out here. I think, honestly, the best option here is playing the Kroxa and getting rid of that last card. I really think it's important. I don't know what it is, but getting them to where they're on, like, top deck is, like, just super crucial. So whether they counter this or whether they decide to just, you know, discard it, whatever, this is one of the best things we can do. So yeah, that works. Cool, cool. So now we'll go ahead and attack here. And we're going to pass. Can't play the Bowmasters on this step because I don't have the other black source, but that's okay. Okay. So we could go double Dragon's Rage Channeler here, which I think I'm totally good with. It forces them to have to top deck a Supreme Verdict or a Farewell. So we'll go ahead and get in for 2. And this has lethal written all over it. Whether I copy one of them or if I just attack with all and then Bowmasters on the second main. Even here, I don't even, like, I can just tap, make a copy. Let's see what they got. If they go to draw cards, I'm definitely going to flash in the Bowmasters. Okay, Auto War is fine. Okay, this one still costs 2 more. So I think I just want to pass the turn here. I still have lethal, so there's no reason to tap out and not have the Bowmaster available in case they wipe the board. And there we go. So first game was a success, moving up in the ranks a little bit. Going up to gold, tier 3. Awesome. And I will see you guys for the next one. Alright, so we are back for game 2. We got a Haunted Ridge and Blackleaf Cliffs. We could play the Haunted Ridge first, and then we could go turn to Swift Spear into Kamano. It's not the fastest 7, but I think I'm fine with it. Okay, well this changes all of it. Okay, so we can go Mountain, Swift Spear, attack for 1. I know they're not going to block it, so they're going to take it. Taking the 19.
I'll entertain your challenge. We will endure all trespassers.
Okay. Yeah, Regal Force is not something I'm looking forward to. What do I want to do here? Blackleaf Cliffs for sure. I think playing Kamano.
Finally, a
And then
formidable threat.
we can go light up the stage. It doesn't matter if we do this post-combat. I'd rather them just block with the Lana Wells anyway. Definitely gonna send it there.
Prune the darkness from your heart.
So now we can play with fire, the thing. Or maybe...
We blossom with nature's magic.
Yeah, Realmwalker's tough. So maybe we're supposed to go... Haunted Ridge. Then we can... I really hate to waste the play with fire on that, but constantly untapping here, it's a problem. So I think we need to play with fire this.
You've only stopped one member.
Then we
of the
can
stampede.
maybe clear their hand a little bit here. Approach them. They know the top card. They just start another Realm Walker, so that's good. Another creature that's just out of the way. They do have the Nykthos. Collected Company is rough. They're definitely going to find two things. Yeah, this game's looking like it's probably over. I don't want to lose a Swift Spear, but I just need to block something. So we'll just block the 4/5. It's not looking promising. So we can go... Okay, so if they attack with Archdruid, I can't imagine that they will, but they might. So if they do, things could turn out pretty well. So let's see. No attacks, just end the turn. If they find something crazy off the top, it is going to be rough. The turn 2 Planeswalker really made things difficult here. So let's see what they got. 2 cards in hand, crap ton of mana. They can make 6 off Nykthos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 off Archdruid. So 13, 14, 15 total. So they can... well... yeah. So I think the right play here is probably just tapping Archdruid and then activating Nykthos to double activate the Elvish Warmaster. If they do that, then there's quite literally nothing I'll be able to do. Don't run any board wipes, but I just want to see how they do it. Hopefully they didn't DC. They didn't, okay. So yep, they figured it out. Tap that. Activate that. Yep. And then activate the Nykthos. Let's see how much damage they can do. Oh, they're not going to activate it. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just flash this in. We don't live, no matter what we do, so... block this, block this, block this, and... GG. So we take the hit on this one. We don't get demoted. I think if we lose another one, we might. So, we'll see you guys back here for the last one. Alright, the third and final game of the video here. Let's see, everything looks to be in good order here. The Crux is pretty awkward, but we might be able to find a black source off light up a stage, and we do go first, so I think this is very keepable. I think we're supposed to go turn 1 Dragon's Rage Channeler. This will assist us in fueling the yard for Crochta and finding the black source. Alright, that also happens. So let's go Swift Spear, attack, and then we'll go light up the stage. Alright, there's that black source. So now we have access to Shock and Bowmasters, which I'm going to have to use the Bowmasters next turn. Need a Vault for Colorless, make it... That was really interesting. Okay. If you don't control a fairy, exile a card from here. Oh, it becomes all types. Okay. That's actually pretty good. So you might just discard the Crochta. Totally fine with that. I'm going to pay the 2 life, bring in the Bowmasters, or else it goes away. Don't want to lose it. And we'll go ahead and shock. I've got Yorion Sky Nomad as a companion. They know I have the shock, so I'll have to hold that back for the Mutavault. Play a Haunted Ridge. Attack. Are they going to activate it? Nope, we'll just let it go through. It'll just be 3. And we'll hold back Bowmasters here. In case they go for some type of card draw. Otawara. No, looking at the Swift Spear. Looking to return it to my hand. Alright. I think more than anything, they're just trying to keep us off of Kroxa. But if I run this Bowmasters out into a counterspell, that's fine. Unless I pay 2. Oh, pay the 2. 4 mana Bowmasters isn't terrible, especially when there's nothing else going on. Okay, so this could be a pretty big turn here. We can go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, we have lethal. So we'll go Swift Spear. Then we'll go Shock. Then we'll go Fruit. And we'll get in. There we go. Game 3 in the books. Alright. Well, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate you tuning into the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you're watching. I've got plenty more arena content coming your way very soon. Going to see how far we can make it with Rakdos, Burn. Hopefully we make it to Mythic. So stay tuned for what's to come.